If it's news, it's got to be Nationwide 90 FM.
Now to the details. A prosecution witness this afternoon gave gripping testimony that he saw Clive Lizard Williams being bludgeoned to death by murder-accused and dancehall star Vybz Kartel and his co-accused. The damaging testimony came this afternoon in the murder trial of Kartel, fellow entertainer Sean Storm, and 3 co-accused. The witness had in 2011 submitted a statement which led to Vybz Kartel being charged for the murder of Lizard. There was uncertainty over whether the witness would turn up for court. But as we hear in this report from Abka Fitz Henley, his appearance today electrified day 5 of the murder trial.
The witness entered the court walking as if his knees would give way at any time. He stumbled a few times as a number of policemen and private security personnel who were at court looked on. The witness, a short man of slim build, was visibly shaking. He began his testimony by telling the court that the alleged murder victim, Clive Lizard Williams, is dead and not missing. Lead prosecutor Jeremy Taylor asked the witness whether he knew the purpose of his appearance in court. He responded, quote, "Because Clive is dead," unquote. "Missing or dead?" inquired presiding Judge Lennox Campbell. The witness deliberated for a few tense moments. He shook nervously in the witness box and said, "Dead." The witness says he has known Vybz Kartel for a number of years. He says Williams and one of the co-accused, Cairo Jones, were good friends since primary school. The witness testified that on August 16, 2011, entertainer Sean Storm turned up in Waterford, Portmore, St. Catherine. He said Sean Storm made persistent efforts to have him and Williams get into a taxi. The witness said Sean Storm wanted to transport him and Williams to a property owned by Kartel in Havendale, St. Andrew. According to the witness, Kartel had summoned both he and Williams because some guns had gone missing. "Did you and Sean Storm go?" asked prosecutor Taylor. "At first, me never want to go because me know how them thing they go," unquote, responded the witness. The witness said he and Lizard eventually complied and were transported to Kartel's home. He said shortly after they arrived at the house, he saw Kartel, who questioned him and Lizard about their intentions regarding the missing guns. He said he responded, "We'll go buy them back, boss." The prosecution star witness said suddenly he saw murder-accused Cairo Jones grip Lizard Williams from behind. According to the witness, at this point he ran into the house and tried locking himself into a room. The witness said Kartel and Sean Storm opened the door by force. He said Kartel grabbed him by the neck and said, "Everything good, man." The prosecution witness said he was then escorted out of the room by Kartel into another room. He said when he went into the other room, he saw Clive Lizard Williams laying flat on the ground. He said Williams was motionless. He said he saw 2 of the other murder accused, Andre St. John and Cairo Jones, bent over Lizard Williams' body. He said St. John was armed with a piece of building block. According to the prosecution witness, the final thing uttered by Williams was "shot." The witness said he interpreted this to be an effort by the dying Lizard Williams to beg Sean Storm to intervene on his behalf. The witness also gave testimony that when he saw Williams motionless, he became more afraid because he felt he would be next. "Next for what?" inquired Justice Lennox Campbell. Quote, "Me did feel say me next them I go deal with," unquote, said the shaking witness. The witness said he eventually ran from the house and jumped over a gate at Kartel's house. According to the witness, he tried explaining to Kartel that he was not responsible for stealing his missing guns. He said he told the dancehall entertainer that it was Clive Lizard Williams and a man by the name of Brown who had stolen 2 guns from him. The witness said 2 days earlier he heard Lizard Williams pleading with Sean Storm, who was on a mobile speaker phone. According to the witness, Lizard Williams begged Sean Storm to ask Kartel to have mercy on him. Moments into his testimony, the fidgeting prosecution witness was asked to identify Sean Storm, Cairo Jones, and Andre St. John. This he did. However, when asked to identify Vybz Kartel, the witness stumbled. He became extremely quiet. For about 15 seconds, he did not respond when Prosecutor Taylor asked him to identify Kartel. The question was put to him again. He took a quick glance and eventually said, "Him over there in the brown suit." Kartel stood and was identified. During his testimony, the witness appeared to have made every attempt to avoid eye contact with Vybz Kartel. At any point during his testimony when he had reason to mention the name Kartel, he paused, and spoke in a low, at times inaudible voice. For much of the gripping 4-hour testimony, Kartel stared at the witness with a penetrating look. At times, he engaged in conversation with Sean Storm. The witness will face cross-examination by lead defense attorney Tom Tavares Finson. Abka Fitz Henley for Nationwide News.